Okay guys, welcome back to another Angle here video, and I'm going to be fantasy booking WrestleMania 39. So, what's happening with WrestleMania 39, you may ask me? Well, AEW is going to be involved, and there will be one New Japan guest. You can leave it in the comments down below. So let's start off. So first off, we have to start off the show with Bianca Belair versus Toni Storm. This is for the Women's title. This would all start off at probably AEW's All Out. Actually not All Out, Revolution. How Toni Storm would basically say how she's the best women's wrestler in AEW. Bianca comes out, Bianca challenges her to WrestleMania match, and that's what it is. A nice WrestleMania match, this is probably going to be a nice WrestleMania match. I'd give the woman a nice 15 minutes. And it'd probably be a nice 15 minutes for the woman to show. And in the end, Bianca Belair will retain her Roman Women's title, hitting the KOD on Toni Storm. She'd be a Roman champion for 1 year. So now, WWE have 1, AEW have 0. Our second match is probably going to be the best match. The Lucha Bros versus DIY. A great tag team spectacle. This would start off when Johnny Gargano would debut. He'd return to WWE. Tommaso Ciampa's a heel. Johnny Gargano would start feuding with The Miz. Johnny Gargano would beat The Miz at Cardiff, at Clash at the Castle. Yeah, so Johnny Gargano would beat The Miz at Clash at the Castle. Then he and Tommaso Ciampa would get into a feud. This would lead up to the Survivor Series match, which would be a 3-seeded round, which Johnny Gargano would beat Ciampa. He'd tell Ciampa to turn face. He'd tell Ciampa that he's not the old one. Ciampa would turn babyface, and DIY's back. And this rivalry would all start off at Survivor Series. Survivor Series, it would all start off with the Royal Rumble. DIY have a tag team title match against the Usos. Then the Lucha Bros make their WWE debut and attack DIY. The match goes into a disqualification, and that's the match. So this match is probably going to be another classic, and I would have the Lucha Bros pick up the big loss. DIY win. WWE's 2, AEW 0. Now probably the match that's probably going to be one of the best matches on the card, honestly. The 8-man elimination match. Randy Orton, Matt Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, CM Punk versus Chris Jericho, Jon Moxley, and Jungle Boy. This is just going to be a nice brawl. It's just going to be a nice brawl. It's false count anywhere. So, yeah, I think that this match is probably going to be a very good match to have on your card. This is just going to calm down, and I'm going to end off the match with CM Punk hitting a GTS on Seth Rollins, winning the match, and this is going to be the first one for AEW. So now it's 1-2. Dr. Britt Baker versus Becky Lynch. This is another good match that you'll see on your card. This is going to be a submission match. This match should probably last like around 20 minutes. And I end the match off with having Becky Lynch tapping out Dr. Britt Baker. Sorry, Britt, but Becky would win. So now we have 3 AWR Control versus Ruby Soho, Jade Cargo, and Serena Deeb. This is going to be another nice match I'd have on the card. It's a 6-woman tag. This rivalry would all start off probably at the Royal Rumble, when Control would just be dominating. Then Jade Cargo will make her debut. She'd attack Control, who's on the Royal Rumble, and then Ruby Soho and Serena Deeb would come out, and they'd help Jade Cargo. They'd eliminate Control, and that's what it is. And also, the Women's Royal Rumble, it would actually end in, it wouldn't actually end in, a right way. There'd be no winner, because actually Bailey would have won. Toni would have won. But it's kind of weird, because she would have debuted, and then that set up between Toni and Bianca at that match earlier. So the feud didn't start off, because Toni said that she's the best wrestler in AEW. Then Bianca came out, and then Bianca and Toni had their rivalry that started off. Now let's get back into Control. So yeah, this match should probably be nice 15 minutes. I'm not 15, 25 minutes. Then I have Control pick up a big W. 4-1. Brock Lesnar, the Ultimate Farmer versus the Ultimate Cowboy. Brock Lesnar versus Hangman Adam Page. this is probably going to be a great match. One of the best matches on the card. This is going to be another good match. I think this will be great for Hangman to have. I think this will be great for Brock. And I'd have Hangman absolutely get destroyed by Brock, making it 5-1. Now the big match. Who's the New Japan star, you may ask? Is it Hiroshi Tanahashi? Is it Will Ospreay? Is it Kota Ibushi? No, it's Kazuchika Okada. So I've done this match before, and I think Wrestling Revolution like two years ago, or like last year, on my phone. John Cena versus Kazuchika Okada. This would all start off at Wrestle Kingdom. Okada, he beats probably, who's the champion I think in New Japan again? He beats JY. And now, then John Cena comes out. John Cena challenges him at WrestleMania, but Okada denies it. Okada says, heck no. You're nothing, Cena. You're not a real opponent. Then, we'd have, what's the show again? I'm trying to think. New Beginning. New Beginning in Osaka Jail Hall. It's Kazuchika Okada defending his IWGP title against Will Ospreay. Who's gonna win this? Will Ospreay hits an Os Cutter and he beats Kazuchika Okada. But real quick, before Will Ospreay hit that, John Cena hit a low blow on Okada, making John Cena turn desperate. John Cena wants to fight the Rainmaker at WrestleMania. But Okada says, alright Cena, there's only one stipulation. If I beat you, you have to retire. The big match. Is Okada gonna retire? Is Okada gonna retire Cena? But Cena doesn't want to agree to it. So yeah, this is basically the big rivalry. Then Okada said, I'm not gonna fight you. So Cena ruthlessly beat the heck out of Okada, attacked his wife, and Okada said, fine, I'll fight you. And Cena's desperate for the fight, but he does not want to let his career go on the line. So Cena said, I'll put my career on the line if I can't beat the Rainmaker. A great WrestleMania Night 1 main event. And the match will end after John Cena, he'd hit Okada with one AAA. The first AAA. Then, John Cena hit his second AAA. Okada kicks out of 2.99. And John's getting ready for the third one. Okada would catch John straight into a Rainmaker, and these guys would both faint. They'd both be out. And then Okada would hit another Rainmaker to end John Cena's career. Now, night 2 of WrestleMania Hollywood. The Usos versus the Young Bucks. This is a dream tag team match. This is probably going to be a nice match, honestly. You could add ladders. Honestly, this could be a ladder match, and you'd see like a 5-star classic between the guys. One of the best matches you would see on the card. And, yeah, that's just the match. The Usos and the Young Bucks having another banger. Now, Gunther versus Adam Cole. This is for the Intercontinental title. This would all start off at probably Wrestle Kingdom 2, I guess. Wrestle Kingdom, Adam Cole beats some random jobber. Then you would see Gunther come, and Gunther challenges him, I guess. Well, I mean, some of these storylines, they really take place at, like, Wrestle Kingdom, because the John Cena Okada one takes place at Wrestle Kingdom, so yeah, that's that. Now, Pac versus AJ Styles. This is going to be another classic you'd have on your card, in my opinion. Just give the guys like 15 minutes and they need to deliver. And I'd have Pac pick up. Oh, wait, I forgot to do these. Wait, let me go 6-1. Wait, no. I'm going to grade these. Actually, yeah, Pac would pick up a win. So let me go do these. Okay, so John Cena beat Okada. That's 5-2. Usos and the Young Bucks. I think I said the Usos was going to win this. I said the Usos is going to win this. 6-3. Gunther and Adam. Gunther retains. Well, not 6-3. Yeah, actually 6-3. Wait. 6-2. Gunther and Adam. This is going to become. Gunther wins 7-2. And then Pac and AJ, I have Pac win 7-3. Now the rest of the card. Edge, Christian, I have Christian pick up a big W. This is going to be nice. Now it's AW have 3, AW have 4, DDB have 7. Thunder Rosa and Sasha Banks. You know, you could have Thunder Rosa pick up a win, but you could have Thunder Rosa pick up a win here to cement her legacy. So I'd have Thunder Rosa pick up a big W, making it become 7-5. And now the big semi-main event. MJF versus Cody Rhodes. This rivalry would all take place at wrestling. I don't know. This would probably start off at Revolution, actually. Cody Rhodes returns to AEW, and he challenges MJF. He says that he can never. And MJF says, Cody, you're a coward. You said that you never challenge for the title again. This is the big storyline. And at WrestleMania, MJF picks up the big W. Actually, no. Cody should win. Cody Rhodes wins, actually. Making AEW have 5 and WWE have 8. Either way, our main event doesn't matter at this point. AEW has just got destroyed by WWE. I mean, AEW, they haven't really seen like a challenge. Well, let's go see our main event. Roman Reigns versus Kenny Omega for the WWE title. Our main event of WrestleMania. This match should probably go around an hour. Just a lot of good professional wrestling moves. And in the end, I'd have Kenny Omega getting ready for the one-legged angel. Kenny connects with the one-legged angel. 1, 2, no. Roman kicks out. Roman Reigns is the second ever guy besides Kota Ibushi to kick out of the one-legged angel. Omega looks shocked. Roman's on the floor sleeping. Omega's getting ready for another one. I don't know where Roman Reigns, he gets Omega straight to a guillotine. Omega doesn't pass out. Roman has the spear on Omega. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Now, what do you have after that? You're going to need to remember this WrestleMania for something. And I am going to have a WrestleMania 40 booking. Probably like a little later. Not now. But eventually I will. Now what's going to happen? Reigns retains. The Rock comes back. The Rock comes back. He looks Roman straight in the eyes, and he hits a rock bottom on Roman Reigns to send off WrestleMania 39 ending. Now, why do I have Rock versus Reigns at WrestleMania 39? Because to me, that is a big match to have in your main event. I know that, but listen, I know it's in Hollywood, but WrestleMania 40 is coming. So there's your main event. Rock versus Reigns. It makes all the sense. You delay it for another year, and in my opinion, this is what you should do with Roman. Roman should lose the WWE title to somebody, have the Universal title, and then finally fight The Rock. That's what I do. He finally fights The Rock. He'd still be Universal Champion. He'd be champion for like 3 years by then. I know people was going to get tired of the reign. But to me, I wouldn't have the reign end. I'd have it continue. And I'd have Roman Reigns go to other companies and defend the belt. You know, have him be a tourist. But that's just me. So that's my WrestleMania 39 booking. The Rock returns at the end. Probably the greatest return you would ever see. And that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Love you guys. Bye.